Once upon a time, there was a hard-working farmer named Tom who lived in a small village. Tom owned a small piece of land, and every day he worked hard to grow enough crops to feed his family. Life was tough, and the crops didn't always grow well, so Tom was always worried about how he would provide for his family. One hot summer afternoon, Tom was walking through his field, carefully checking his crops. He was so tired from his long day of work that he didn't notice a muddy patch of ground right in front of him. Suddenly, his foot sank deep into the mud, and as he pulled it out, his shoe got stuck and slipped right off his foot. "Oh no," Tom sighed, frustrated. "I don't have money to buy a new pair, and now I've lost one in this muddy field." Tom bent down to try and pull his shoe out of the thick mud, but it was too deep and just wouldn't budge. He kept trying, digging with his hands, and became even more tired and dirty. But just as he was about to give up, he noticed something unusual. Peeking out from the mud near his shoe was a small, bright green plant that he hadn't seen before. Curious, he reached out and carefully pulled the plant out of the mud. It was unlike any plant he had seen in his fields. The leaves were thick, and it had a strange, sweet smell. Tom decided to take the plant home to show his wife. Maybe someone in the village would know what kind of plant it was. When he arrived home, his wife recognized the plant and gasped in surprise. "Tom," she said excitedly, "this plant is rare and very valuable. It can be used to make special medicine, and people pay a lot of money for it." Tom could hardly believe it. The next day he went to town and sold the plant to a herbalist for a great price. With the money he earned, he could finally buy enough food and supplies for his family. And as luck would have it, he found even more of those plants growing in the muddy area where he had lost his shoe. He soon turned that part of his land into a small garden of rare plants, which helped his family live comfortably from then on. Tom learned an important lesson that day. Losing his shoe had led him to something even more valuable. He realized that sometimes when we lose something or face an obstacle, it's not a setback but a new direction waiting to be discovered. The lesson here is that sometimes life's little troubles lead us to better things we never expected. Tom's lost shoe guided him to a hidden treasure in his own field, reminding us that a small loss or difficulty can sometimes open doors to great fortune. Remember, the next time you face an obstacle, look around. You may find something wonderful waiting for you.